Max's ultimate adventure in Radiator Springs. Max was a boy whose world revolved around cars, especially Lightning McQueen. His room was a shrine to the red race car, with posters, toys, and even a custom racing helmet he'd made himself. Every night he'd watch scenes from Cars and dream of visiting Radiator Springs. One stormy afternoon, Max was pretending to race Lightning using his toy cars when a lightning bolt struck nearby with a deafening boom. The lights flickered, and Max felt a strange sensation, as though the floor beneath him had disappeared. When he opened his eyes, the dusty roads of Radiator Springs stretched out before him. The warm desert sun glinted off the metal bodies of the cars gathered around. Max gasped as he realized where he was. And there he was, Lightning McQueen. The legendary race car was chatting with Mater near Flo's V8 Cafe. Max took a tentative step forward. Excuse me, Lightning McQueen? Lightning turned, his eyes widening in surprise. Whoa, a human in Radiator Springs? Now that's a first. Mater wheeled over with a wide grin. Well, howdy there, little fella. What brings you to our neck of the desert? I'm not sure, Max stammered, overwhelmed. I must have traveled here somehow? The townsfolk quickly welcomed Max, offering him a soda at Flo's and a tour of the town with Mater. Max explained his love for racing, and Lightning listened intently. Suddenly, Lightning's expression grew serious. You've come at a perfect time, kid. There's a big exhibition race tomorrow, and my old rival Chick Hicks is joining. He's been trash-talking all week, and I could use a little strategy help. Max's eyes lit up. Are you kidding? I'd be honored to help you. The next morning, Max found himself at Willie's Butte, helping Lightning perfect his technique. Mater watched with fascination as Max shared tips he'd picked up from watching countless races. Take the inside on the curves. It'll save you precious seconds. And remember, trust your tires on the dirt. Don't fight it. Lightning tried Max's advice, and by the end of the day, he was gliding around the track like never before. Even Doc Hudson's ghostly memory seemed to nod approvingly from the mountain ridge. That night, as the stars sparkled over Radiator Springs, Max sat with Lightning and Mater around a campfire. You've got a real knack for racing, kid, Lightning said. Ever thought about being on a pit crew? Max beamed. Maybe one day, but for now I just want to see you win tomorrow. The next morning, the race course was packed. Cars from all over had gathered to watch the showdown between Lightning McQueen and Chick Hicks. Max stood proudly by Lightning's side in the pit crew area, holding a walkie-talkie Mater had rigged for him. As the race began, Chick Hicks immediately resorted to dirty tactics, bumping Lightning and blocking him at every turn. Max's voice crackled over the walkie-talkie. Stay calm, Lightning. He's trying to rattle you. Lightning followed Max's advice, keeping his focus sharp. Lap by lap, he gained on Chick. When they hit the dirt section of the track, Max called out, "Now's your chance, trust your drift." Lightning skidded effortlessly around the turn, leaving Chick choking on dust. The crowd roared as Lightning surged ahead. In the final lap, Chick made a desperate move, trying to force Lightning into the wall. Max shouted, "Brake slightly and counter-steer." Lightning reacted instantly, dodging Chick's attack and taking the lead. With a burst of speed, he crossed the finish line first. After the race, Lightning pulled up beside Max, who was cheering so loudly his voice cracked. "We did it, buddy," Lightning said. "Couldn't have done it without you." The townsfolk threw a celebration that night, with Mater spinning tales and Sally offering Max a ride around the cozy streets of Radiator Springs. But as the clock struck midnight, a familiar lightning bolt lit up the sky. It's time for me to go, Max realized, feeling both excited and bittersweet. Lightning McQueen rolled up to him. "You'll always have a place here, kid." When Max opened his eyes, he was back in his room, but this time something was different. On his desk sat a small trophy engraved with the words, "Radiator Springs Pit Crew Honorary Member." Max smiled, his heart racing. He'd just lived the adventure of a lifetime, and no one could ever take that away.